Young, and the Restless recap April 14th. Traci charts a new course. What happened on Y&R today? At Crimson Lights, Victoria, Amelia Heinley, and Nick Joshua Morrow discussed work. Nick thanked her for covering for him. He told Victoria that he was going with Sharon Case, and the kids to Europe. Victoria was annoyed and warned him about getting sucked back into Sharon's drama. Though Nick defended Sharon, stating she never asked to be targeted by dangerous individuals, Victoria still found it frustrating that he constantly risked himself for his exes. Nick reassured his sister that there were no romantic intentions behind the trip, insisting he wasn't reuniting with Sharon or Phyllis, Michelle Stafford. Victoria jokingly begged him not to rekindle anything with Phyllis. She promised to keep an eye on their father while Nick was away. Aftermath. Meanwhile, at Society, Sharon and Phyllis shared an unexpectedly civil conversation. They hoped Martin, Christopher Cousins, would rot in prison. Sharon said she wasn't trying to psychoanalyze Phyllis. They worried about Traci, Beth Maitland, and the aftermath of discovering Martin's true identity. Sharon talked about her upcoming trip with Nick, and Phyllis acted happy for her. Traci joined them and told them that Chance, Connor Floyd, believed the case against Martin was solid. She regretted bringing Martin into their lives, but both women told her she wasn't to blame. Phyllis asked Traci about when she realized Alan was Martin, but Sharon accused Phyllis of looking for someone to blame. Traci admitted she had been completely taken in by Martin's false persona and was ashamed she'd fallen in love with a lie. Sharon explained Martin had probably targeted them to prove his superiority over Alan. Phyllis admitted that knowing his identity hadn't helped her heal. Sharon encouraged Traci to focus on her own healing and asked if she had support. Traci said she had reconnected with her friend Amy, Valerie Pettiford. Sharon reminded her not to close herself off to love and to prioritize loving herself. Traci agreed, and the three women joined hands. After Traci left, Phyllis and Sharon talked about how they had supported each other during a difficult time. Sharon prepared for her trip, and Phyllis joked about tagging along. They exchanged an awkward hug. Once Sharon departed, Phyllis called Daniel, Michael Graziade, and assured him she was fine. Then she messaged Billy, Jason Thompson, ready to return to work. A new path. At the GCAC, Diane, Susan Walters, and Jack, Peter Bergman, talked about how they had missed the signs of Martin's deception. Diane was frustrated he kept her in the dark, but Jack defended his decision. She said his secrecy had left her vulnerable. Jack encouraged Diane to always speak up if she thought he was making a mistake. Although they were in a good place, Diane noted she still felt like an outsider in the Abbott family. She didn't blame them for their distrust, but hoped her recent efforts at redecorating the house might help her earn their acceptance. Jack reassured her that she was part of his family. Traci joined them, and Diane offered her sincere apologies. Traci told them about her meeting with Sharon and Phyllis, who were actually getting along for once. Then, she told them she was going to New York with Ashley, Eileen Davidson, to focus on writing a new book. Jack supported her, reminding her that she always had his and Diane's unconditional support.